morning everyone, welcome to another video. So, I'm actually sitting at my desk to do some illustration work today. It's been a bit of an up and down kind of structure for my work recently, the last week or so, which is fine. I work for myself, I can work as and when I need to. But today I'm going to get my sketchbooks out. These are the ones, if you don't know, that I use to develop bigger ideas, to develop my ideas that I think could be a children's book. So I've got my normal sketchbooks that are observational sketchbooks, the little ones. I have really big sketchbooks, my A3 ones, that I use to just play around and blob colours around. And sometimes when I'm in those big sketchbooks, I develop ideas for, I don't know, things just happen on the page and I think, oh, that could be a story. What's the story behind this? Without really overly thinking that could be a story. My brain works on it in the background. And then suddenly I realise, oh, there's something there that could be a story. And when I get to that stage, I get an A4 sketchbook and I kind of put all my messy ideas down for that, whether they work or whether they don't work, everything like a brain dump, everything from my brain that could be something in that maybe story gets put in there. So I'm going to go through these today and I'm going to see if there's anything that I need to add to those in a really chilled out way. I've got my mint tea. I'm not like giving myself mega stress to do it because I don't work under pressure. I don't work under stress. I mean, I can work under stress, don't get me wrong, but I don't give my best work under stress. So in a nice chilled out way, I'm just going to let my brain pootle on those ideas, just like mull around them, just like run around my head, give them a bit of free rein for like maybe 40 minutes. And then I'm going to maybe see if I can get any of them roughly thumbnailed up. Because if you don't know, I'm Emma, by the way. Hello, I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield in the UK, and these are my daily-ish vlogs. And I'm currently on the journey to finding an agent and a publisher because I want to embark on traditional publishing. I've already self-published my own children's book in 2020 called Our Dave. It was self-published through necessity rather than design. But now I took 2023 out, and now after taking a few illustration courses and publishing courses, I've realised that I want to pursue traditional publishing. But before I can do that, with any confidence anyway, I want to make sure I've got at least 3 story ideas thumbnailed down to the best of my ability. I'm not in a kind of finished way. If you've heard me talk before, you'll know thumbnail stages don't need to be a finished book. It's an indication that you've got the capacity to to take a story to its conclusion. But if you ever get taken up by a publisher, as far as I'm aware, there is a big negotiation process. There's a big kind of collaborative process where other creative minds come in and say, oh, how about this, and help to form it and pat it into the best story that it can possibly be. So I'm not sitting here thinking I'm going to write a finished publication ready story today. I mean, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But more get some ideas down in more of in a more organised form than just random sketches. Like try and push them into a little form, and I can always come back and change them later. So that's my morning so far. So let me just mull over some stuff and we'll see where the day takes us. was 40 minutes, can you believe it? I'm going to have a little break now, maybe have some lunch, because it's lunchtime. Andy's mum and dad are coming up tonight, so I want to get a little bit more work done before they come. I've got a little bit of tidying to do. You know what it's like when people come round. You don't necessarily want to put on airs and graces and make the house like a show home, but I do want it to be comfortable for them. So, yeah, that's what's happening today. So I'm going to have a little bit of lunch, and then I will do another 40 minutes and put some ideas down onto thumbnails or work up some thumbnails into more finished illustrations for another 40 minutes. I'll do that. And then we'll see where we are time-wise. But basically what I did there was try and get my head back in gear, because with those sketchbooks, I've got quite a few on the go, like maybe 4 or 5 on the go at the moment. And I can't just dive straight back into work. I kind of like to ease my way into it and get back into the kind of the world that I was working on in my brain. So what I've done, I've just went and painted on some of the sketches that I did the other day, and now my head's back into where it was before. So that's a little tip. You know, don't feel like you've got to instantly be on work mode and jump straight back in. You know, ease yourself into it. If you're finding it tricky to get back into the world where you were, if you're going back onto a story that you haven't worked on for a couple of days, maybe just go in and lightly paint over some of the sketches that you've done. It gets your brain interacting with the sketches once again, and then yeah, it helps get your brain in gear. What do you think, Rolly? Oh, good. Yeah, good point. That was a really good point. Thank you for making that. I'd completely forgotten. I've just washed my hair. Okay, lunch is finished. I'm going to come and work downstairs on my iPad because I can. But first I'm going to get a fire on. It's not terribly cold. It's a bit nippy, but I know that Andy's mum feels the cold. So I'm going to pop a fire on and get cosy.